then the canyon is no more. At last, the spillway is baptized. The first tongue of water trickles over the edge. Slowly but surely, growing in volume and gathering momentum, the Abitibi's white horses pour themselves down the spillway. It's a great day in these parts. Dominion Construction Corporation executives and consulting engineers view the completed work from various vantage points. 24 months of ceaseless labor today come to fruition. The dam is completed and undergoes its initial test to the supreme satisfaction of all concerned. Like an expanse of liquid velvet, the river slides down and down. And as the Abitibi unleashes its pent-up fury, the potential white horses race proudly through the spillway. Seething in its intensity, the water surges along, a truly marvelous illustration of the forces of Mother Nature. Boiling and churning, the water carves a natural path, undermining loose earth in its frantic course. H.F. McLean looks on intently. The tempo of the onrushing river beats in unison with the hearts of the thousands of workers who have long awaited this day. And so, from a bird's eye view, there is to be seen a modern miracle. The face of nature has been lifted, her contours bent and twisted to the will of Canadian enterprise. True, the canyon remains, but its characteristics are vastly changed, while the inherent beauty of the northern Ontario landscape has been harnessed for the immeasurable benefit of the country at large. Now in flood stage, and the white horses toss their glistening manes wildly to the breeze. The floodgates are wide open. A tidal wave fashioned by human hands, swishing and surging along. The water has tried to defy the masterminds responsible for dam and spillway, but the water has to acknowledge defeat. And they named it well when they called it a spillway. The leaping liquid, like a maddened dog, almost reaches to the top of the training wall. It is difficult for the layman to imagine the tremendous strain under which laborer and engineer alike are placed at such a time. It is much more than a mere construction job well done. It is much more than pride in work. Rather is it a symbol of justified sacrifice in the interests of a great dominion. And so the modern Canadian engineer and builder is as much the stolid pioneer as were those forefathers who first tramped the virgin forests and plowed through the untamed streams of Canada. And proof of the national significance of the undertaking is the visit of the Governor-General and Lady Besborough. The vice-regal party descends from the special train and is greeted by the officials of the project. The sincere interest of the King's representative is surely a tribute to the enterprise and skill of Canadian engineers and contractors. And so Lord and Lady Besborough express their eagerness to be conducted over the great project, and apparently they do not intend to miss a trick. Conducted by the officials of the Dominion Construction Corporation, they are obviously enjoying every minute of the adventure, viewing the spillway. The powerhouse naturally comes in for its share of the Governor-General's tour, and keen interest is expressed in its many devices and its 5 generators of 66,000 horsepower each. And thus have the representatives in Canada of His Majesty King George V witnessed the maturity of what was once a mere vision, a combination of the regal powers of nature and the inexhaustible planning and work of human beings. Having received an unofficial royal baptism, the Abitibi development pays a majestic tribute as Lord and Lady Besborough board their special train and bid adieu. As the train departs, the turning of the turbines becomes a rhythmic song of conquest. And by the aluminum branches of these great steel trees, the precious current goes forth from the Abitibi to do its duty in 101 different ways, surging east and west and north and south along transmission lines which penetrate all corners of the province. Almost a new era is opened up by the magic of the Abitibi's waters. Magic which animates the wheels of great pulp mills. Magic which gives light and energy to Ontario's rich mines. Magic which fills her famous smelters with the necessary power and heat. Magic which gives new power to Canada's great nickel plant. Magic in the home lightens labor and increases the efficiency and quality of the housewife's cooking. And magic which makes for cheaper refrigeration in the home. Back at the canyon, another transformation has taken place. The huge construction town site has disappeared. Only the permanent houses remaining to furnish shelter for the resident workers. This monument to the sons of Martha is a token of reverent remembrance to those who sacrificed their lives on this great project. They say to mountains, be ye removed. They say to the lesser floods, be dry. Under their rods are the rocks reproved. They are not afraid of that which is high. Then do the hilltops shake to the summit. Then is the bed of the deep laid bare, that the sons of Mary may overcome it, pleasantly sleeping and unaware.